So usually at this time of year, what I try to do is collect a bunch of charities that are supporting migrants and refugees in different ways and give people a list. But this year, I'm going to do something different. I've chosen one appeal that I am going to focus on exclusively because I feel like right now it is an incredibly desperate situation and one that we are too easily forgetting. So if at a time of rising far-right hatred you were thinking of making a charitable donation, my suggestion would be to support the Calais appeal. One of the many reasons why the government's one-in, one-out scheme for refugees is not working is because the situation in Calais for homeless, destitute refugees and asylum seekers is so desperate, so unlivable, so totally unbearable that people are just not even taking the chance that they might be able to go on the one-in side because it's so miserable to have to wait there, even for the couple of months that it would take to process their claim. Because people are living in utter destitution. They are in the freezing cold and the rain and the mud. They are living in tents with the most minimal sanitary facilities. In that horrifying context, there have been vigilante groups of far-right fascist activists going over to France to harass, film and vandalize the meagre facilities that are available. Did you know the UKIP party still exists? Well, it does, and it's now like way to the right, way to the right than Reform UK and Nigel Farage, right? It's for the true extremists. And they have had a fundraiser up to send people over to France, right-wing men, send them over to Calais for the purpose of stopping the boats. The really worrying part is that they're raising significant funds. And I just think that British people could prove how much better than that we are, how much we reject that disgusting, dangerous hatred by raising a hell of a lot of money for the people who are doing the really difficult work of supporting migrants and asylum seekers on the ground. Calais Appeal is a collection of 6 different organisations and they provide basic necessities. They provide soup kitchens and drinking water for migrants and refugees. They try to provide people with tents. They have specialised facilities for women. They tell me that the situation is so bad at the moment with so many unaccompanied children that they don't even know how to go about prioritising the needs of unaccompanied children, because that would mean that none of the adults or families would get any assistance at all. They're raising money to continue to provide charging points so that people can charge their phones and contact their families, to provide people with tents so that they don't freeze in the night times, access to legal casework to support them in making their asylum claims, and support for women who have experienced violence as well. These are absolutely basic needs, and they're doing it in a situation of a completely catastrophic lack of funding. So if you have anything to spare, and I know these are difficult times, if you were thinking of donating to anybody this Christmas, I would really implore you to consider donating to the Calais Appeal. I will put the link to their fundraiser in the description here. We're forgetting, why do people cross the channel when France is safe? That's what they always say. France is not safe if you're a homeless person in Calais. It is an incredibly dangerous and brutal environment. They're humans just like us. They're not going to disappear, and the volunteers who are supporting them really deserve our solidarity.